The European Union's representative for Foreign Affairs and Security Policy, Federica Mogherini, said on Wednesday that the bloc rejects recent U.S. measures which seek to isolate Cuba, and it will stand with the island during its reform process. In a conference offered to students at San Geronimo College in Old Havana, the diplomat criticized the hostile position taken by U.S. President Donald Trump towards the Caribbean nation. According to Mogherini, who was on an official 2-day visit to the island, Trump's new measures are a new effort to reverse the existing political order in the Caribbean nation and will lead to a new failure.
Frente a los que levantan muros y cierran puertas, nosotros, los europeos, queremos tender puentes y abrir puertas mediante la cooperación y el diálogo.
New possibilities have arisen for both sides after last November's Framework Agreement for Political Dialogue and Cooperation came into effect, a concept which will allow for expanding areas of collaboration, as well as extending economic, commercial, cultural, academic, and scientific cooperation, in addition to enhancing investments and encouraging political dialogue. Exploring these opportunities is the objective of Mogherini's current visit to Cuba, the first since the agreement was formalized. The deal, which establishes an ongoing political dialogue and sets parameters for commerce and aid, is currently awaiting approval by the parliaments of the 28 member states of the European Union.
Este acuerdo abre nuevas oportunidades para incrementar nuestro comercio, nuestras inversiones y para promover soluciones comunes a desafíos globales como las migraciones, la lucha contra el contrabando de drogas, el desarme, la lucha contra el terrorismo o el cambio climático.
This is Mogherini's third visit to the island. On her first day, she met with Cuba's Minister of Foreign Trade and Investment, Rodrigo Malmierca, and Minister of Culture, Abel Prieto. The European diplomat also made a visit to Cuba's Center for the Interpretation of Cultural Relations between Cuba and Europe, as well as a youth center in Old Havana funded by the EU that promotes cultural activities. After 2 decades of political distance and 2 years of talks, in March 2016, Cuba and the EU concluded negotiations that began a new chapter in their ties and ended the unilateral common position, which sought to force Havana to adopt a Western democracy system in order to unlock financial aid and commerce.